Hello friends! Welcome to Fluent Verse, the channel where you learn English through stories. Today's story is called The Boy Who Shared His Lunch. You will learn new words and a valuable lesson about kindness and sharing. Let's begin. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Tom. Tom lived in a small town with his mother and father. Every morning, Tom woke up early, brushed his teeth and washed his face. His mother always prepared something special for him for breakfast. One sunny morning, she made a big sandwich with cheese, tomato, and lettuce. She also gave him a small red apple. Tom smiled and said, "Thank you, Mom." His mother smiled back and said, "Eat well and remember to be kind today." Tom carefully put his sandwich and apple in his bag. He zipped the bag and ran outside. The sun was shining and birds were singing. Tom felt happy. On his way to school, he saw children walking and laughing. Some carried bags, some played games, and some were talking to friends. Suddenly, he noticed a boy sitting alone under a tree. The boy looked very sad. His clothes were old and his eyes looked tired. Tom felt something warm in his heart. He thought, "He looks hungry. Maybe he has no lunch today." Tom remembered the sandwich in his bag. He wanted to eat it himself, but he also wanted to help. He walked closer to the boy and said, "Hello. Do you want to share my lunch?" The boy looked surprised. "Really?" he said softly. "Yes," Tom replied with a smile. Tom opened his bag and took out the sandwich and apple. He shared them with the boy. The boy's eyes lit up and he said, "Thank you. You are very kind." They ate together under the tree. Tom gave the bigger piece of the sandwich to the boy and kept a small piece for himself. They laughed as they ate. "This sandwich is delicious," said the boy. Tom laughed too. "I like it too. Sharing makes me happy," he said. After finishing, they washed their hands at the water fountain. Tom felt a warm feeling inside. He realized that sharing made him feel better than eating alone. The next day at school, Tom saw the boy again. He waved and smiled. The boy ran to him and handed him a small note. It said, "Thank you for sharing. You are my friend, Sam." Tom felt happy and showed the note to his teacher, Mrs. Brown. "Tom, you are very kind," said Mrs. Brown. Tom promised to continue helping others whenever he could. Weeks passed, and Tom continued to share and help. Sometimes he helped classmates with pencils, sometimes he helped younger students reach books in the library, and sometimes he fed the stray puppy near the school gate. Each time he helped, he felt proud and happy. His friends noticed and said, "Tom is very kind. We should all be kind too." Slowly, more children started sharing and helping, and the school became a happier place. One day after school, Tom found a small box near his bag. Inside was a chocolate cake with a note. "Thank you for sharing. You made my day happy. From your friend." Tom smiled. He realized that small acts of kindness could create big happiness. Tom continued sharing food, helping friends, feeding the puppy, and encouraging classmates. He learned new words every day such as share, kind, happy, friend, smile, help, give, thank, food, puppy. He also wrote these words in his notebook and practiced using them in sentences. "I share my sandwich with my friend. Helping others makes me happy. Being kind makes everyone smile." Tom's life was filled with small acts of kindness. Every day he learned something new and helped others. He played games, shared lunches, helped classmates, and fed animals. Every small action made the world around him happier. The next morning, Tom woke up early, feeling excited. The sun shone through his window, and the birds were singing cheerfully. He brushed his teeth, washed his face, and went downstairs. His mother was preparing breakfast. "Good morning, Tom. Are you ready for a fun day? She asked. Yes, Mom. I feel very happy, said Tom. Today, breakfast was toast with butter and a glass of milk. Tom ate slowly, enjoying every bite. After breakfast, Tom packed his lunch. Today he had a cheese sandwich, a small orange, and a slice of cake. He smiled as he packed it carefully. I hope someone enjoys this today, he said. On his way to school, he saw Sam. Good morning, Tom. Tom said. Good morning, Sam. Are you ready to have fun today? Tom asked. Yes. Let's see who we can help today, said Sam. They walked together, talking about their lessons and games they would play. When they reached school, they noticed a small boy sitting alone on a bench. He looked shy and nervous. Tom walked over and said, Hello. Do you want to share my lunch today? The boy looked surprised and whispered, Yes, please. Tom opened his bag and shared the sandwich, orange, and cake. The boy smiled. Thank you. You are very kind, he said. Tom felt a warm feeling inside. Sharing always made him happy. Inside the classroom, Mrs. Brown greeted the students warmly. Good morning, Tom, Sam, and our new friend, she said. The new boy smiled shyly. Mrs. Brown began the English lesson. Tom read aloud slowly. The boy shares his sandwich. The girl smiles. The dog is happy. Sam followed, then the new boy. Mrs. Brown nodded. Excellent. You are learning new words every day. Remember these words: share, smile, happy, friend, kind. After English, it was time for math. Mrs. Brown asked, If you have 5 apples and give 2 to a friend, how many apples are left? Tom counted carefully. 3 apples, he said. Sam and the new boy counted along. 3, they said together. Tom smiled. See, helping friends also means sharing knowledge, he said quietly to Sam. The new boy nodded. Tom felt proud that he could help others learn. At recess, Tom, Sam, and the new boy went to the playground. They played tag, ran, and laughed. Some other children joined, and soon there were many playing together. Tom noticed a small stray puppy near the fence. The puppy looked hungry. Tom took a small piece of bread from his bag and gave it to the puppy. The puppy wagged its tail happily and ran around Tom. Sam laughed. You help everyone, even animals, he said. Tom smiled. Yes, sharing is good for all. After recess, it was art class. Mrs. Brown asked the students to draw their favorite part of the day. Tom drew himself sharing lunch with friends, feeding the puppy, and helping the new boy. Sam drew a picture of the puppy and the playground. The new boy drew himself eating lunch with Tom and Sam. Mrs. Brown walked around the classroom and said, Wonderful! You are showing kindness and helping others in your drawings. Tom felt very happy. Lunchtime arrived. Tom opened his bag and looked inside. He saw 2 girls sitting alone under a tree. He whispered to Sam, Let's share our lunch with them. Sam nodded. They walked to the girls and said, Do you want to share our lunch? The girls smiled and said, Yes, please. Thank you. They sat together and shared the sandwich, orange, and cake. Everyone laughed and enjoyed the food. Tom felt proud. Sharing made everyone happy. After lunch, it was reading time. Mrs. Brown gave them a storybook with simple sentences. Tom read aloud. The boy shares his lunch. The girl smiles. The puppy is happy. Sam read after him, and the new boy followed. Some children were shy to read. Tom encouraged them. You can do it. Read slowly, it's okay to make mistakes. The children tried their best. Mrs. Brown said, Tom, you are a very helpful student. Tom smiled. Helping others made him happy, not for praise but because it felt good inside. After school, Tom walked home slowly. On the way, he saw the stray puppy again. The puppy followed him. Tom laughed. "Hello, little friend. Are you hungry again?" He gave the puppy a small piece of bread. The puppy wagged its tail happily. Tom smiled. He realized that every day he learned new words and helped friends, classmates, and animals. Sharing and helping created happiness for everyone. The weekend arrived, and Tom woke up feeling excited. The sun shone brightly through his window. "Good morning, world," he said, stretching his arms. Today he did not have to go to school, but he wanted to do something kind and helpful. He brushed his teeth, washed his face, and went downstairs. His mother was preparing breakfast. "Good morning, Tom. Are you ready for the weekend?" she asked. "Yes, Mom. I feel happy today," he replied. Breakfast was pancakes with honey and a glass of milk. Tom ate carefully and said, "Thank you, Mom. It tastes very good." After breakfast, Tom thought about the children at school and the puppy near the playground. He wanted to help and share today too. He packed a small lunch with a sandwich, an apple, and a banana. "This will be my weekend lunch," he said. He wanted to share it with friends or anyone who needed it. Tom decided to go to the park near his house. Many children were playing there. He saw a group of kids sitting quietly under a tree. Some were talking softly, and some looked a little sad. Tom walked over and said, "Hello. Do you want to share my lunch?" The children looked surprised. "Really?" one of them asked. "Yes," Tom replied, smiling. He opened his bag and shared the sandwich, apple, and banana. The children smiled and said, "Thank you. You are very kind." Tom felt warm inside. Sharing made him happy. While he was at the park, Tom noticed a little girl trying to reach a high branch to pick a small fruit. She looked frustrated. Tom walked over and said, "Hello. Do you want me to help?" The girl nodded. Carefully, Tom helped her reach the branch. She picked the fruit and said, "Thank you. You are very kind." Tom smiled. "Helping others is good," he said quietly. Later, Tom saw a small stray puppy near the park bench. The puppy looked hungry and tired. Tom remembered the feeling of sharing lunch with friends. He took a small piece of bread from his bag and gave it to the puppy. The puppy wagged its tail happily and ran around Tom in circles. "Hello, little friend. Now you are happy," Tom said, laughing. Other children saw Tom helping the puppy and also gave it small pieces of food. Tom smiled. Everyone was helping and sharing together. The next week, the school celebrated Cultural Festival Day. Every student wore traditional clothes and prepared food from their families. Tom's mother gave him a small box of homemade sandwiches. Tom shared them with his classmates. Everyone smiled and said, "Thank you, Tom. You are very kind." During the festival, Tom helped younger children perform on stage. "Don't be afraid. You can do it," he encouraged. The children performed beautifully. Tom learned that kindness and support could make others confident and happy. The next day was sports day. Tom helped friends during races and shared water with those who were tired. He cheered for everyone, saying, "You can do it. Keep going." Tom realized that sharing could be food, help, or even encouragement. After many days of school, weekends, festivals, and small acts of kindness, Tom became known as a very kind and helpful boy. Everyone loved him, and he learned that happiness grows when you share, help, and care for others. Tom's life was full of smiles, friends, and small animals he helped. One evening, Tom wrote in his diary, "I learned that sharing and helping others makes the world a better place. Being kind brings happiness to everyone. I will continue helping friends, family, and animals every day." Tom smiled, looked at the sunset, and felt grateful. He knew that even small acts of kindness could change someone's day. Tom's story teaches us that sharing, helping, and being kind can make everyone happy. Can you think of a time when you helped a friend, family member, or animal? Write your answer in the comments below.